Welcome back, Milliwatts. Today we're bringing you the Fulltone Choral Flange. It's a super cool 2-in-1 chorus flanger pedal. With the flick of a switch, you can be in chorus land, where it's super watery and lush. Or you can flip it over to flanger and get some really gnarly, like ice pick, but like usable ice pick sound. This pedal can be run in mono or stereo. It runs on 9-volt batteries, as well as a 9-volt power supply. The first instrument we're going to be listening to today is a Fender Jazzmaster, going into the Fulltone Choral Flange with 2 Mogami cables into a Mill Hill summer amp. The way that we're recording the guitar tracks is by using a Shure SM57 and a Rode NTK tube mic. Those are both going into the Focusrite Scarlett, then into Ableton with no plugins on the Ableton. This is the delay time knob, allowing for subtle or wildly detuned chorus vibratos. This is the mix knob for balancing between affected and straight guitar/bass signals. This is the depth knob for effect intensity and thickness. This is the rate knob with LED indicator for a visual to match with song tempo. This is the external trimmer for gain. We have 2 mini toggles. This one is to switch between flanger and chorus, and this is if you want a narrow or a wide signal. This is the 9-volt power plug-in. This is the option for stereo output. This is your mono output and your input, with an on-off foot switch controller. We've got the summer amp completely dimed, full volume. I'm also going full volume on the electric guitar, and I've got the tone knob full up for the most treble. Right now we're going to start out though with a fast chorus sound that I've dialed up. Oh, we should probably hit the clean tone first. This amp breaks up really nice, so clean is kind of a distortion already a little bit. So we could turn down the volume a little bit and hear what that sounds like. But let's turn it up because it sounds the best that way. I'm going to be doing heavy playing, but I'm also going to be doing some lighter playing. So don't think this is purely a rock video only or something. All right, clean tone. Chorus. We can turn the rate down to get that slower. Let's turn the volume down a little bit on the guitar and just get some cleaner tones. So that was the chorus side of the choral flange. very watery sounding, very wave-like. Now we're going to switch it over to the flanger, which is a bit more, how you say, dangerous. Almost unusable if it's too much in the mix. You kind of have to balance some of these out. The flanger is super cool. The flanger is super aggressive. So you can go from all the way, like, completely off to just pure, like, unusable, just distortion. So, you know, you really have to work these knobs to kind of figure out your sound and your tempo and everything. But yeah, it's a really cool trick. I love the fact that you can just send it as fast as it can go. Super dynamic, analog. Right down. Alright, that's been pretty fun. Now let's hear it with a synthesizer. Alright, so we've dialed up a sound, okay? Now we're going to turn on the volume. Right now the choral flange is off, so we're going to hear it without it, and then I'm going to click it on, and then I'll tell you as I go along when it's on and off. So here we go. Alright, about to turn the choral flange on. Alright, now let's add in the choral flange. Alright, so it kind of actually gives you a little bit of a envelope filter type sound to it. Alright, so we've just hopped over to the vocal mic. Now, what I was planning on doing was running this little Ampex microphone. It's like a little cassette recorder microphone with a 1/4-inch jack. Okay, so let's just run down a couple of these, Alright, let's just run down a couple tones that we can get with the choral flange. This is like how ideally you would want to use it, just to kind of actually be usable, because something that's full rate up and full distortion is kind of hard to use all the time. So we're going to run down some of the more usable things. So if you turn the mix knob to the middle, you're getting about 50% of your dry signal, and then you're getting 50% affected signal, which is the chorus or flanger. So right now we've got it onto chorus mode, and we're going to hear what chorus mode sounds like. And if you adjust the mix knob, it gets more affected, more affected, more affected, affected. Well, it's like a wave. So you could use that in a song to match how fast you want your vibrato or your speed of your sound. Alright, now we got the chorus on. It's adding a really cool kind of like spacey, like liquid sound. I love the chorus. It's all about that liquid tone. Oh yeah, with the rolls you can hear it. Sounds very digital, very kind of dirty, like not dirty, but kind of cheap sounding. That right there, that sound is me just going into the Scarlett interface. We're going direct in with the Mogami cables. So that's what you've got there. So now let's play around with that a little bit. Let's Turn the rate up. I just adjusted the delay time, so it's now getting this kind of squishy. Well, it gives some movement. It sounds like the toms are moving a little bit. To do with... Okay.
Like and subscribe!